Today I'm going to go through a few 60s and early 70s LPs. First up is this old psychedelic folky offering from the Children called Rebirth on the Atco label. They came from Texas and one of them died in a boating accident. This is a new compilation of Cedars material. They're a 60s Lebanese band. They mix in beat with Middle Eastern exotica, and it proved a winning formula in their home country of Lebanon, but they failed to obtain similar success in England. And that really was pretty stupid with the English pop fan. I recommend you get this. Only 600 copies pressed. This is Stone Pillow, a rather ineffectual, quasi-intellectual psych rip-off LP on Phase 4. It's called A Laser's Circus, released in 1968 and best left to the past. Sgt. Pepper has so much to answer for. This is the original cast. I mistook their name for the original Castle, which sounds far more intriguing. Pleasant Sunshine pop from America, probably from the late 60s, no clues on the record. 4 boys and a girl called Dixie Lee. Now we have The Changing Scene, more Sunshine pop from 1971. Picked this up in a local charity shop. Possibly some Native American Indian tried to burn the cover in a moral frenzy. How this ended up in London I have no idea. The record seems to have been pressed in South America, so perhaps an Incan ancestor is responsible for the nibbled corner. Now this is the Hollies. Underrated Manchester band, made many good singles, and this LP, Butterfly, is proof they could cut the mustard on 12" too. Released in 1967, at times it tries a little too hard to pander to the psychedelic revolution, but still contains some excellent songs. And here we have an LP from Iceland. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. 4 men with terrifying haircuts. I think the Inspiral Carpets got some influence from them. They many years ago lodged in Norwood Avenue, Exeter, as you can see here. This lot named themselves Thor's Hammer for English singles, released on Parlophone, which was some of the finest freakbeat records of the 60s. This LP is more restrained and contains a version of Nowhere Man in Icelandic. And here we have an album by Michel Polnareff. It's a classic, got some great stuff on it, really fascinating pop tunes and some interesting experimentation. And finally, for all you religious types, another record from Denny Lee and the Children of the Truth. This turned up in Brighton, which makes sense as it's such a godless place. Just jesting, that's all for today.